don't want to talk. I would like to, the mover to have time to respond. I want to comment on the issue of the so-called affordable housing. I would ask those people who are pushing that to distinguish affordable housing from cheap homes. What I can see people talking about is that they want to create a mechanism of creating cheap homes for homeowners. Affordable housing is about access to decent housing. Affordable housing would be something whereby the state puts up houses and controls rents. Let's assume like in Kibra. The state develops Kibra and controls the rent in Kibra, so that the people who already live in Kibra today don't have to move out to another slum because the houses have become too expensive. But the houses are decent, but the state controls the rent there so that people are not tortured through rent. Still on the question of housing, there's a question of land. We have been told that they want county governments to do what? To set aside land for affordable housing, the so-called affordable housing. To me, the way things are happening, it is a scam for transferring public land into private hands in the name of saying affordable housing. If that is required, then that proposal must come to the Senate as custodians of the county governments and counties to make a decision whether we are going to allow the counties to be stripped of public assets in the form of land. So as I support this motion, I vehemently oppose the idea that counties should be made poorer by being forced to surrender so many acres for so-called affordable housing, which will eventually turn into homes of people, even if there's no corruption, whereby the private developers get land for free, as it has happened in Pakistan, in Mombasa, where the estate was taken over by a so-called private developer that put up houses, and the people who lived in that estate now cannot afford to live there because the houses are so expensive. So I would be praying that those who are talking about housing bring it to this house where housing is devolved, and we help them distinguish between affordable housing and cheap homes.